What's going on, guys? Today, we're going to talk about how you can make money, whether the stock market's going up or whether it's trending down. The strategy we're going to be using today is day trading inverse ETFs. And there are many ETFs out there, but today we're going to be focusing on TQs, SQs, and their correlating future /NQ, as you can see on the screen right here. So /NQ is the NASDAQ future. And basically what this means is when this is going up, when /NQ is going up, TQs goes up because it's the ETF that follows NQs. You can see right here, it's the same pattern that we saw on /NQ right here. The difference between TQs and SQs is that if you look right here, the 5-day, 5-minute chart, is that it is a future. And basically what this means is that it trades longer than an ETF. It's still going when the stock market's closed. So if you look at here at the 5-day, 5-minute chart, you can see this is nighttime. This is when the market's closed. It's still trading /NQ because it's a future. It's trading. This is when the market opens. You can see the volume going up, and this is when the market's closed. And the good thing about this is that it gives us more data to see if the market is trending upwards or downwards before the market even opens. So now we're going to look at the inverse part of the ETF. So I'm going to go to the flex grid right here, and you can see there's TQs and SQs, which are the inverse ETFs of each other. And you can see that they're basically mirror images of each other right here. You see, when one's going up, the other one's going down. And I'll give you guys a second so you can really look at these patterns and see how they're making the exact opposite of each other. This is really important because once you get comfortable trading these and you can identify the lows and the highs and the patterns of these two ETFs and the future that they follow, you'll be able to identify the patterns and be able to make money more consistently, even if the market's trending up or if it's trending down. So now here are 3 tips that will help you effectively trade inverse ETFs. Find a consistent pattern, find clear direction, and make sure it's a good deal. And for this one, we're going to look at the 4-hour, 180-day time frame for TQs, and we can see that it typically trends upwards. And then if we look over here at SQs, it typically trends downwards. So now we'll go back to TQs, and for the most part, we're going to want to be day trading TQs because it's easier to make money because it's typically trending upwards. And the actual pattern we can identify is that it bounces at or around this green SMA line. So we know once it starts to get close to this line, it's most likely going to start trending upwards, and this will help us have an informed decision when we're entering a day trade. The only time it wasn't trending upwards off this green SMA line is recently in the month of November because of all the uncertainty with the election and the coronavirus, and it's really caused the markets to flatten out. But that's okay because we can still identify the lows and the highs and make an informed decision when it comes to taking our trades. And lastly, what I mean about buying when it's a good deal, we can identify supports and resistance using the VWAP, which are these 3 lines right here, the yellow, the purple, and the red. And we can see that this purple line right here is actually acting as a support and the red line is acting as a resistance. And what that means is once the stock starts to get close to, or the ETF starts to get close to this purple line and we know it's a support, once it confirms that it's going back up, it's probably in a good deal range. And then that's when you'll take a position. You'll enter the position, you'll buy some shares of the ETF. And then it starts to trend upwards throughout the day. And then once it gets up to the previous highs, you want to start thinking about locking in profits because if you get too greedy, it might sell off and you might actually lose the profits you gained from that day trade. Remember, this isn't as easy as it looks. It takes time to learn how to trade with these ETFs, and it takes time to get comfortable trading with a larger position size. Always have a plan when going into a trade. Manage your risk, lock in profits. You never go broke by making green trades. And remember, there are many alternatives. You don't have to trade these exact ETFs or ETFs in general. Find what works for you and then become a master at it. Thanks for watching, guys. And like always, don't forget to like and subscribe. For more day-to-day updates on different ways on how to make money, follow our Instagram @ModernProfit. And for quick stock updates, follow our TikTok as well. See you next time.